What's going on, my nail friends? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the Lift Your Spirit Dips November sub box. It is not a true subscription. You can purchase it every month if you'd like, or skip a month. It's just like a one-time purchase each time, and plenty of additional products that you can add as add-ons. So this month's box is kind of like an ocean theme. So the colors are blue. Look how gorgeous these colors are. So the first one is a dark navy blue. It's probably one of the darkest navy blues that I've used. Amazing solid. The middle one was a foil dip powder, and then this one is a chunky circle glitter. And then there is a beautiful handmade nail prop made by Cassandra herself. And then this box includes a blooming gel and another gel polish to create a little design, and then some brushes to do that design. Now, the kit does not come with dip liquids, which is okay, so then you have the chance to use your favorite dip liquids. For this mani, this month I am using the Vivid Glam Co. Dip Base and Activator, and then I'll be using a different gel top coat later on. So all I'm going to do is show you guys my basic dip powder application. So the blue, I'll just do 2 layers of that, and you can see excellent coverage with the navy blue. And then it will be, I couldn't decide exactly what I was going to do, even though I had already started. So it'll end up being navy blue, solid thumb, solid index, and then the foil will be in the middle nail. And then the ring finger and the pinky will both have blue, but they will both have designs. So you can see right here, this foil application. I like to do the foil dip powders, just I attempt a full laying the nail into a container, or what do you call that? A cupcake liner. And 99.9% of the time I get full coverage that way. Sometimes I do have to do like a pour over on the second layer, or just lay another layer for your second time dipping. And this one, I had a couple of little spots that probably got more clear than I wanted to. So instead of dipping or laying into that, again, all I did was sprinkle it, and you'll see it, and it came out perfect with the second layer of sprinkling. So check out this jelly tips that I have on. I've got jelly tips from Vivid Glam Co., which I'm completely obsessed with. I do have them on my right hand. Do I? I think I do. Yeah, these are these are from Vivid Glam Co. that I've got on my nails, and I have so many tips that I've been trying that I keep forgetting which brands are which. But in this video, I've got the Vivid Glam Co. medium coffin ones on. Absolutely love them. So this blue is perfect for the holidays. So like I can see this going all the way through Christmas, winter. Oh, it's super pretty. I mean, Memorial Day, July 4th, all the holidays. Literally, it's just a nice, beautiful navy blue. And honestly, it looks like you might even be able to chrome it, because it's got that shimmer that you can see on my skin there. It is super dark, and it looks like it's gonna stain, but it doesn't. All I do is brush it off, and it comes right off. I don't even have to scrub my hands or anything like that to get that blue off. So definitely recommend it. So with these many of the month kit boxes, what you get is what's shown, and then you have the option of doing several different add-ons. So for this month, it's including blooming gel and the gel polish that you see on the side up there, along with those dual-ended brushes. But you do need a gel lamp to be able to cure that, which in the October box, there was a little mini gel lamp that came in that kit, and there is the option to add that as an add-on to this month's box, which is super great that you have the option to be able to add something that you don't already have if you don't have one of those, or if you've already got your own gel lamp, that's fine as well. So I do cure it in the end with the little lamp from last month's box. I also do encapsulate with clear dip powder from Lift Your Spirit Dips, and that is also an add-on to this box. If you don't already have your own, this clear is very, very amazing. It's super soft, it's super clear. It doesn't leave behind any spots or anything like that. And I didn't even stir it. I have used it multiple times. Excellent, excellent quality clear. I highly recommend that you add that on. And then these brushes that are on the side here, it's got 2 brushes and they're both dual-ended. So you have different sizes of the little art brushes to use to be able to do designs and painting and anything like that. So that's excellent for future use if you want to get into nail art. Now, blooming gel, I've tried a couple of other brands of blooming gel before, and I gotta say that I definitely like blooming gel. I do need a little bit more practice on it, which is great to use, because blooming gel it looks so easy, and it's actually easier than it even is. You literally paint it on and you don't cure it, and you go on and kind of either design something over it or splatter around some kind of gel polish color in little areas and just let it spread on its own. Give it a few minutes. Once you're happy with what it looks like, then you actually cure the whole thing. So it's barely any work to make something look very artistic, which I really like that she included that in this month's kit, because I think blooming gel is super underrated and should be used a lot more by people, including myself. So I will be using blooming gel a lot more than I have been using it, because like I said, it's super easy, and you'll see that here in the end. So I'm just finishing up this mani, and what I'm going to do with this one on my pinky, I'm going to sprinkle with an ombre brush just that chunky round glitter. And my goal for it was to actually get the fine glitters from that dip to fall as an ombre, which it did exactly what I wanted it to do, because then I'm going to take a couple of the round pieces and just do a little bit of a round design. So I like to finish an ombre with the same original color that I had underneath, instead of like ombreing the other end in clear. I'd rather just do it in the same solid color so I can get the full effect of the blue to match the rest of the nails. So that's why I tapped on that blue on the pinky over the ombre. When you brush it off, you'll be able to still see the ombre, of course. And then right now, I almost did it. I was gonna dip my nail in there, and then I decided to just grab another ombre brush and sprinkle it on top, because I really just had a couple of little spots that I was missing. Some more foils falling on there. This foil is great. It doesn't, melt with the base application. There's some that streak and melt and the colors get messed up, and this one did not do that, which just means that it's great quality foils. So they literally lay like nice and flat, and all I'm doing is pressing them down to make sure that they all stick really well to the base, so that when I brush it off, they don't come off. So taking a soft, fluffy brush and going through, and now I'm going to be doing that easy little simple design on the pinky. Just going to take 3 of the round glitters in the different sizes, make a little line along the cuticle, and that's it for that guy. And then we will encapsulate in Lift Your Spirit Dips Clear, which, like I said, is an add-on to the box. Highly recommend, and I'll let you guys watch. then once the clear is dry, we're going to take our hard bristle brush, which is also an add-on from a previous box. You got to have one of these. If you don't have one of these, you're not going to be able to get all the extra clear dip powder off of the nails. And then we are ready to activate. And you want to do at least 2 layers of activator, so that way you can get all the way through to the first layer of the dip powder that you applied. If you're doing many more layers than what I did, I definitely recommend even another layer of activator. There is such a thing as too much activator, but there's also a thing as not enough activator. If your dip starts kind of getting, when you're buffing and filing, if it starts feeling sticky, then you didn't actually activate all the way through to the next layer that you're getting to. Although at that point, you probably are buffing too much and not having enough activator, if that makes sense. So all I'm doing is activating each nail twice. Look how dark that blue is. I still can't believe how dark it is. And you can tell it's blue. It looks black for a second in a little bit of a different light, but it is a definitely navy blue. So we will be activating, and then I will buff and file off camera. Here's the buffer block that comes in the Manny of the Month kit, and we're activated just like magic. And then here is the tiny little lamp that comes in the kit from last month. Like I said, you can add it on. This is the gel polish that came with the kit this month, and then the blooming kit, the blooming gel. So the gel polish is kind of like a I'm 39. So back in my day, I used to go to the nail salon back in high school and get cotton candy. And it literally looks like cotton candy. And it is like a bluish purple cotton candy, not the pink one, which I absolutely loved. I love the blue one, and I want it to look completely different than the pink one, which was what I used to go back and forth getting in high school. So back to the blooming gel. So all you're going to do is apply the blooming gel just like if you were painting your nail, and it looks just like a gel base, and it's a gel product. So you put it on nice and smooth. Do not cure. Do not cure it. I say again, do not cure it. All I'm doing is I had a little fluff or hair or something, and I was trying to find a napkin to clean it off. So you want to make sure that you have it nice and smooth. Don't cure it. And then I already have my gel sitting there on that palette, and I'm taking one of the brushes that came in the kit this month, and all I'm doing is kind of running it along, try to make some little waves, and it will, after a couple of minutes, spread on its own, and you can kind of see it doing it a little bit there. Blooming gel, what the goal of it, or what the job of blooming gel is to spread out the product that you put on top. So it makes it bloom like a flower, like the flower petals open up in the springtime. It kind of just spreads out whatever you put on it. I'm just grabbing a little bit more, putting it on my palette there, and I took the other end of one of the brushes because there are 4 different brush ends, and I'm just making smaller lines just to kind of make it look like it's rippling waves in the ocean. So like the theme of this month's kit is the ocean, as you can see from number 1, the colors, number 2, the names, number 3, the Manny prop. And then I'm putting it in the itty bitty little lamp to cure it. Now I will hold it in here until the light turns off, but in the end, once I'm done with both nails, I am doing a full 30-second cure in my big normal size gel lamp. I would recommend that. If you don't have it, I would hold your nail under this little guy maybe 2 or 3 times if you don't have a regular size one, just to make sure that it's not under cured. And then I'm doing the same thing, applying the blooming gel to my pinky and not curing it. You do want to make sure it is as smooth as possible, which is why I'm going back, taking some off the brush if I needed to. nice and smooth. Multiple passes until it's nice and smooth. Just pretend like it's gel top coat. And then not curing it, picking some up off my palette. And for this one, I wanted to make like a actual little wave. So kind of trying to figure out how to do that with my left hand because I'm not left-handed. So I go back and forth between using the different ends of the brush, and no worries, this isn't dry anyway. So if you feel like you messed it up, you can wipe off the whole thing with alcohol and start fresh by applying new blooming gel. And this is the original line that I made is spreading out just a little bit because like I said, it's blooming gel. So I'm just painting on like a little wave sort of to keep in with the theme. And then I am going to cure it in our itty bitty little lamp, and the mani's done. All I got to do now is add some cuticle oil, which also comes in the Mani of the Month kit. So this month's cuticle oil comes with blue glitter in it. Now, the glitter, well, I guess I should wait until I actually get to it so I can talk about it. So you finish curing it. Oh, I wasn't even done. Look at that. So I am going to be covering it all with a gel top coat. Blooming gel does need gel top coat on top of it because now that it's cured, it is going to be sticky. So you can't just wipe it off. And I would not recommend doing dip liquids over gel because it's going to contaminate your dip liquids. So gel top coat. And if you do want it to be a lasting mani, you want to do gel base coat first and cure it and then do gel top coat. So just make sure you don't skip that step if you wanted it to be a lasting manicure. So nice smooth layers of gel top coat. We're going to cure in our lamp for 30 seconds after applying it to all the nails, and I'll be back. And here we are with our final mani, and here we are with our oil. So Cassandra from Lift Your Spirit Dips makes her own cuticle oil, and it comes in a roller ball on each of the boxes. And all you do is roll it on your cuticles, put some on your hands, heck, put some on your elbows if you want to. This stuff smells great. And you just want to make sure that you're nourishing your cuticles and your hands after all the buffing, filing, and all the drying agents that you've applied, such as alcohol and all that. So rub it in, nourish everything, and this is our mani. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to use code MaryRosie10 to save 10%. We'll see you guys later. Bye.